Hi, this is Dr. Taylor. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, share, like, and all of the above. So, I wanted to talk about emotions. Do we allow our emotions to get the best of us? I would have to say sometimes yes and sometimes no. But it's important that you learn how to control your emotions because emotions run deep and they run heavy. A lot of times we just totally black out when it comes to emotions. We don't even think. We react first. And then after we've done something that we didn't want to do, our emotions begin to calm down. And then we realize we've done something drastically horrible that we regret or that we wish we wouldn't have done in the first place. It can be an arrangement of anything. Like, for instance, when it comes to family, can anybody mess with your kids? You know how that goes. All emotions off the table. People protect their kids, family. There's people that are involved in activist groups that get emotional about certain subject matters and political reforms and marches, and they're supposed to be good marches, but a lot of times these marches turn into riots because people allow their emotions to take control and take over, anger and frustration. So emotions can bring on anxiety, it can bring on stress, it can raise your blood pressure, it can make you cry, it can make you angry. So one of the things is that we really have to woosah, step back, take a step back, think about what it is that we're upset about, and how can we best deal with it without allowing our emotions to get out of control. A lot of times we allow our emotions to get out of control and take control of us. Okay, and so we're no longer in that comfort zone or in that control zone. We're safe anymore. We've let the emotions just run off into the horizons, and now we're following the emotions because the emotions is taken over, and the emotions is going to act on how it feels at that time. I mean, there are people who just can't deal with breakups. It really. I mean, it's painful. I mean, I get it. I've been through pain in breakups. I'm sure a lot of you have been through pain. I don't. I'm not saying everybody because I don't know everybody in the world, but I'm sure a vast majority of people have actually had a lot of pain in the breakup. It doesn't feel good. It hurts. It's somebody that you spent your time with. You've invested time, relationship, and everything else, and now you're not together. So there is some pain there. And one of the most important things is we have to learn how to control how we feel because, we allow those emotions to take over. And I mean, there have been so many episodes of people killing their loved ones out of their emotions and not being able to control it, and running over their loved ones. There's been a series of a doctor literally running over another doctor because, he didn't want to be with her anymore and he found someone else. She couldn't take it. So she killed him. I mean, and I'm sure there's regret. There's always that regret on the other end, but at the end of the day, we have to, I wish there was a happy pill. I mean, if we can all take a happy pill, it would be so great. It would probably be less crime when it comes to relationships. Because somebody break up with you, be like, oh, hold on, let me pop this happy pill, and be done with it, and it's over. We don't have to think about it no more. But there's no such pill out there. So that means that we, as individuals, have to learn how to control our emotions because they can override us and can take control. And at the end of the day, we're caught up in lies of deceit, trying to get out of the mess that we created as a result of our emotions. Um, even if you're at an amusement park, you can get on a roller coaster. That's going to take you through a whirlwind of emotions from excitement to fear. I mean, I can't get on a roller coaster. It scares me to death. I can't get anything out of it but fear. So there's no need of me getting on a roller coaster to scare myself to death, right? So I learned how to control those emotions. Say, you know what, I'm just not going to get on it because it doesn't work for me. But for other people, it's thrill seeker. They love it. They get on it and they enjoy it. So, and that's okay. And a lot of people get on it. And there's been people who've gotten roller coasters and ended up having a heart attack because of the adrenaline rush and the stress of it. So a lot of times we exercise our emotions to the highest heights and don't realize that our bodies are not strong enough for it. So I think at the end of the day, we really have to, and it's really hard to do. It really is. When you're put in compromising situations, nobody really has time to think. I mean, there's been so many instances where something happens so quickly and you don't have time to think, but other than to react. Um, In those cases, it's tough. It's tough to identify what type of emotion you should have in such a quick situation. But I think once you get that situation under control, you can step back and bring your emotions back to you and say, okay, what do I need to do to make this right? Or how do I fix this situation? Or how do I get this situation under control? Because right now it's out of control. That's, for instance, like if you're getting chased by a whole bunch of dogs. Okay, first of all, all our emotions is on way high alert to get away from these dogs. Start running, But once we get into a safe haven, we learn how to control our emotions. We don't need to go out there and attack the dogs because, they chase us down. No, that's where it all stops. It stops once you have gained control of the situation. There's no need for you to react. And a lot of times, individuals may react based on their emotions or how a person made them feel. Or they may have controlled their emotions because they were in a compromising situation, like individuals who may have been, I don't know, altercation, and that person may have had a knife and you felt like, oh, well, you're going to back down because they have a knife. And then the moment you're in a safe haven and you may have some protection, now you want to go back and retaliate. Well, that means that you did not have control of your emotions. Even though you may have been in a compromising situation, you should have thought about it. Say, look, let me live to see another day. I'm going to walk away. And that's what you should do. Just walk away. It's over. There's no need to feed into that. I mean, we've had so many situations, even in crimes. There's just a recent episode just today where at Starbucks, somebody walked in, snatched a guy's laptop, and run off with it. Okay, your emotions are jumping into gear. First of all, my first thought is, okay, it's a laptop. I could buy another one. I'm devastated that he took it, but I'm not going to go out there and chase him down for my laptop. As a result, he chased the guy down, and he got killed. The guy ran him over with the car. So then you have to think about it. Was it really worth it at the end of the day to chase after that laptop? I don't know. It may have cost him $1,000. I don't know if it was an iPad, Apple. I don't know. But you have to think about the risk factors when you allow your emotions to take control. That may have been his only laptop, and I get it. But we have to think about, was it worth it? And in this case, it really wasn't worth it chasing after the laptop. Somebody robs you from your phone or whatever. I mean, I'm going to be devastated if you took my phone. But you know what? They're selling millions of phones out there. I guess I'll buy another one because you know what? I'm, in my mind, emotionally, I'm looking to live to see another day. So the next time you allow your emotions to get out of control, if you can step back, rewind, and think about what you're getting ready to do before you do it, then you put yourself in a more positive place and in a positive perspective to be able to control your emotions and your thoughts. Every situation varies. Every situation is different. But if you can make a change for the better, then it's best to go that route. There's no need to feed into the negative energy if you can de-escalate the situation. A lot of times, if you're compromised, then that's a different story. Your emotions have to take control for the sake of other people. If it means saving lives, that's different. So when we think about emotions, we have to think about how we apply our emotions and how effective they can be for the betterment of mankind and people and to keep us safe as individuals. This is Dr. Taylor. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share, and like. If there's anything you would like to talk about or discuss, please leave them down in the comments below. And thank you very much. Until next time.